Here at home, the community is coming together to honor the 67 victims and also support their families. Time now is 5 o'clock. I'm Danita Harris.
Good morning. I'm Dave Chudowski. Investigators recovered 2 black boxes from the wreckage of that crash site yesterday that are expected to play vital roles in getting answers to what caused the crash that killed 67 people. Let's get right to Washington, D.C., where Alice Barr has been following the investigation. Alice, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we're here outside Reagan National Airport on the grounds here. The Potomac River is in the background behind me. There are not divers in there right now. It is considered too dangerous in the dark, and this mission has sadly shifted from one of a rescue mission to a recovery. However, critical evidence is beginning to take shape in the work to bring answers to devastated families. This morning, recovered black box recorders from the downed jet may hold key clues to sketching out what happened before that fiery midair collision as the pain over lost loved ones sets in.
There's just no words to describe. It's just unimaginable.
All 64 on board the American Airlines regional passenger jet, 3 on the Army Black Hawk helicopter, are presumed dead.
We don't believe there are any survivors.
While the investigation ramps up, NBC News has learned a preliminary FAA report notes staffing in the air traffic control tower was not normal at the time of the crash, with one controller handling both planes and helicopters, though that is considered acceptable by FAA standards. Audio shows a controller asking the helicopter pilot if he sees the plane, telling him to pass behind it. The response from the chopper is garbled. Sources tell NBC News investigators are also looking into whether the helicopter was flying above its designated altitude.
As part of any investigation, we look at the human, the machine, and the environment.
The human lives lost are coming into clearer focus, including a devastating hit to the U.S. figure skating community. Talented young athletes returning from a premier training camp with their parents and coaches. Among them 2 Russian world champion skaters. Ross Lancel's ex-wife was a skating coach on board.
It's tough, like they're gone. That's what kills me, it's these kids.
Now the search for answers that can never reverse what happened in the skies above the nation's capital. Search crews are due back in the water as soon as it's light enough. They have committed to recovering all of the victims and are also working to salvage whatever they can from the aircraft to help with this investigation. Dave, back to you.
All right, Alice Barr reporting live for us this morning. Alice, thank you. And this morning, Cedarville University will hold an all-campus gathering following the death of a student who was aboard that plane. Grace Maxwell was a junior at the university, which is outside Dayton. Statement from the school says that Maxwell was a mechanical engineer major and is from Wichita. Service is set to begin at 10 a.m.
Meantime, the local figure skating community is coming together to support all who are affected by this tragedy and mourn together. Tanya Kwiatkowski, a coach at Winterhurst Ice Arena in Lakewood and former U.S. national silver medalist, says one of her skaters was at the skating camp in Wichita, and after hours of waiting, she got word that the skater was safe. Kwiatkowski says that the skating community is a tight-knit group and that they need support now more than ever.
So I'm thinking of all those families and skaters, coaches, family members that have passed away and how tragic it is, and I'm praying that they're okay.
We all share the ice. When you land a jump, we all feel it and we clap for it. We support each other in our training and also emotionally.
Winterhurst says it has made mental health professionals available to support skaters and families affected by this tragedy.
Meantime, Edwin's founder and CEO Brandon Kwiatkowski is stepping up to support the skating community. Inspired by his own daughter, he'll be hosting a fundraiser at Edwin's 2 in Shaker Square February 8th at 6 p.m. For a donation of $75, you can enjoy a 3-course meal with funds being donated to the families and skating clubs of the victims. He hopes to raise between $10,000 and $20,000.
3 News will continue to follow this story as it develops. For the latest information, you can head to our website, wkyc.com, or download the free 3 News app.